Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in my last video and my very first video in this channel, I have explained on my experience how I became a software engineer. So if any of you have missed that video, please watch it. It will be useful. So in this video, I am going to tell you what is the role of a software engineer? What kind of work is involved as a software engineer? So I'm going to explain you in a very basic and simple way. I have 7 years of experience as a software engineer in some top companies. So I'm here to guide you with very simple examples and in a very simple way so that you'll understand what is software engineering industry, what kind of technology is suitable for you, what kind of salaries you can expect in software industry, and what kind of growth you can expect, whether you are eligible to become a software engineer or not, etc. etc. So let's begin. Many of you might have heard software engineer, might be some of your friends or relatives, someone is working in software industry, but you don't know in detail like what is this software industry and all, what kind of work is involved. Maybe some of you might be aware, but I am making these videos from a very basic way, like many people are not aware, so to help them, to make them understand about the software industry, I am starting from very basics. So let's begin. So I'll give you very small examples which will connect with your real life so that you'll understand in a better way. So many of you might have visited some kind of supermarkets, shopping malls. So if you go to a supermarket, you'll purchase some kind of products and you'll go for billing. So the person will enter all the details and he'll generate a bill. So he'll just enter the product, he'll see the price. So based on that, he'll just take a print and he'll hand over to you. So how this is happening? In background, there is some kind of a software application which is used to do all this kind of stuff. So people who work to develop this kind of software are called software engineers. This is a very small example. See, in olden days, people used to do everything manual, like financial transactions and whatever. Like if they want to buy a product, you will check the product price manually. So if you are having too much of crowd, like thousands of people are coming to your shopping mall or supermarket, and you need to do it manually, you need to check all the product price, and then you will make a manual billing and all. So it's very difficult. So if to reduce all this kind of difficulty and to make it simple, so these kind of softwares are very much useful. So if your business is growing, if you're having too many employees, too much of customers, too many customers, so if you use this kind of softwares, it will make your life easy. So I'll give you one more example. If you might have did some kind of online shopping, you might have heard about the online shopping websites like Amazon, Flipkart, etc. If you take Amazon, Amazon is a very big website where lakhs of products are available. So what is this website? When you open the www.amazon.com or dot, whatever it is, so you'll get some kind of website with thousands of products, different kind of offers, that this and all. Everything, all this website, all this data is built based on some kind of a software. So people who work to develop these kind of applications like website. So Amazon is a website where you will find all this kind of data. You'll just select your product, you'll go for billing, and then done. You'll pay the bill and you'll get the product delivered. So this is kind of a software which is making very simple. Like, see, in olden days, you don't have anything like you need to go if you want to buy something, you'll do all manual transactions, and websites like Amazon and all came to make your life simple. Like they'll put all the products on in their website. You'll make it very easily, simply you can buy those products and all. So this is kind of a software. And I'll give you one more example, which is related to very big industries, big oil and gas industries, manufacturing industries, chemicals, pharmaceuticals. So these kind of very big companies use very big software applications to run their day-to-day business. So why do they use it? Why they spend a lot of money to use that software kind of these kind of softwares? See, for example, if you have if you need to produce, if suppose if you take some car manufacturing industry, you need to produce some around 10 to 20,000 cars in a day, and you have manufacturing units all over the world. So how you will communicate with all these other different units, customers, vendors? Vendor means you're purchasing some kind of raw materials to produce a car, and you are going to deliver the product to the customer. So customer, you need to deliver product to car to some customer on a particular day, and you need to buy these many raw materials. Like if you to produce a car, you want all wheels, engine, and seat cover, glasses, many other stuff. So you'll purchase all this kind of raw materials. You will do a lot of production activities. You will manufacture that car and you will deliver to the customer. So when you are producing too many products, and when you are managing too much of labor, so lot of labor work is involved, lot of financial transactions, whether you are in profit or loss, what time, by what date you need to deliver to the customer, by when you need to get the raw materials in your plant, manufacturing plant, etc., etc. So it's very difficult to do all these things manually. So that's why these kind of software applications are useful. So here in the software application, you'll see, okay, I I have this kind of demand. I need to produce these many number of cars by this date. So for this to produce this, I need these many labor, these many things. So everything, these many products I need to purchase, and what is the financial impact? Whether I'm in profit or loss. What are the for what price I need to sell my car after taking profit? So everything you can make it very simple by using these kind of softwares. Everything is recorded. You can't uh, see, in olden days people used to do all these kind of things manually. So they used to manipulate, they used to do some kind of fraud activities. So to prevent all these kind of things, these kind of big software applications are used. And people who develop these kind of softwares, and people who help business industries on how to use the software to do their day-to-day activities are called software engineers. So this is some kind of a brief thing, like who is a software engineer, what kind of work does he do. Now we'll see what are the designations in software industry. Many people might have commonly heard the word software engineer, but there are many other designations other than software engineer. People call with different names. People who work in software industry have different kind of designations. So we'll see some common designations which are used overall in software industry. So here if you see, these are the common designations. Software engineer, senior software engineer. Software engineer is someone who is like college pass out, like someone who completed their graduation or post graduation and they got a job as a fresher. So they'll usually get some designation like software engineer, software developer, associate consultant, business technology analyst. It's like their first job, and then they'll get, after they get some kind of experience like 2 3 years, they'll be called as consultant, senior software engineer, analyst, etc. And if they have some 5 plus years of experience, then they are called senior consultant, senior analyst, and so on. And then if these people have more than 8 years of experience or 10 years, then they can become a team lead. They'll manage a team of few software engineers, developers. And if they have 10 to 15 years of experience, they can become a project manager as well. They lead a whole project under whom some team leads and consultants, software engineers will work. So this is kind of a brief thing about software and what kind of role it is and what are the other designations in software industry. So in my next videos, I am going to explain you what are the qualifications required to become a software engineer, what are the best companies to work for in software industry, and what kind of salaries you can expect, and which technology is best for you, for your profile. So I'm going to explain in detail. Please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends who really aspire to become a software engineer. I created this channel for a purpose to help people on. See, many people might be having kind of doubts like, I don't, many people might not be aware, like, what is the software industry, whether my profile is suitable or not, whether I'm eligible to become a software engineer or not, and what kind of technology I need to enter. So I'll guide in a very simple way. So please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends who really aspire to become software engineers, follow all my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye. Have a nice day.